Hey everyone, hello. I hope your day is excellent. So today I'm reviewing this Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator, Tinted Skin Veil. Alright. And it has hydraulic acid, squalane, oil free, and it's sheared to a medium. Alright, so I'm going to read to you about this tint, and then we will look at a swatch. All right. So there are, let's see, 12 shades, and my shade is the lightest, which is Porcelain. My shade is Porcelain, and it says this tinted hydrator with hydraulic acid and vegan squalane is one-way ticket to quenched perfection. Our new Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator features buildable sheer to medium coverage with a semi-matte finish for a natural, flawless, and nourished glow. Transforms a multi-step routine into a one-step regimen, so you'll be ready in a splash with this lightweight, multi-purpose, and super convenient formula. If that's not a beauty dream destination, we don't know what is. Simply tap, blend, and build for your preferred coverage for hydrated, radiant, instant perfection. Select from our versatile range of shades to transport yourself to complexion paradise. Provides buildable sheer to medium coverage, semi-matte finish. Provides a silky smooth, non-greasy application. The benefits are cruelty-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free, vegan, and the directions are apply to skin and blend with fingers before using any other preferred blending tools. All right. So, first I'm going to show you. My eyes are done and ready to go. So I'm going to show you that first. All right. So my primer is Master Prime, primer and base. And this stuff stays, when it goes on, it's tacky. So, and it is, there's the window right there you can see. It's clear and it does feel silicone-ish. So, it's blur plus pore minimize. Visually blurs imperfections and reduces appearance of pores. Primes for smoother looking even skin. Lightweight, non-oily formula does not clog pores. So, this you're supposed to apply with your fingers. So that is what I'm going to do. But first, a swatch. Alright, so this is what it has. Alright, so I've started the application, and I have to say, it says to blend with fingers, apply and blend with fingers. This is a swatch. Alright. But I'm really not impressed with fingers at all. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. All right, so there is a demarcation line when I was using fingers around my jawline there, and you can see how it's just, it looks like it's not blended enough, or just isn't, I don't like that. And then up on the top of my face, I used fingers, and it's patchy. It's patchy, and so I personally recommend right now using a sponge. Here it is. It's patchy there. See that? That's with fingers. So I definitely recommend a sponge. And I don't know if I showed you this, but that adds a little foil top there you have to take off. But yeah, I completely recommend a sponge to blend with. And I didn't think about, but it does build. It is buildable. So I'm going to finish my face, and I'm going to show you what it looks like and my look for today, and then we will start this wear test. So. All right, so I did apply the rest of it with my sponge, and it worked a lot better. The thing is, squeezing on this tube a lot will come out, so be ready for that. It's really, really tacky, so I'm putting on my powder, which is Wet n Wild Coverall. All right. Oh, and I did find this on their site. I went on their site to look at all the product they have, and this is on there. So this is a dollar store purchase for me, but it is on their site. So I just wanted you to know that. So, oh, and this does have a sponge. So, all right. So I'm powdering now. I know they said blending is best to use your fingers first with blending before you use a sponge or a brush. I disagree. Go in first, go in with your sponges like you would, or your brush. Now, I did not use my stipple brush with this, so I just want you to know that. I will go in at a later date with my stipple brush and see how it applies. But I definitely have some ideas and thoughts about this before I've even started the wear test. So, but I'm going to wait until this evening to talk to you about it. And I won't be back until tonight sometime. So, thus, first, yeah, I'll be back. We'll see how it does. I'm still deciding whether I'm going to use a setting spray or not. I probably should. Oh, and I've used this so much, I've hit pan. So, alright. So I'm still powdering. I will show you my makeup used with this in just a moment. So I know skin tints are really in right now, so I decided to start with this one. And I did get this in store at Walmart. So we'll see how it wears. I also realize that right now it is summertime. It's summertime and it's really hot. And today we have 24% humidity. So I'm keeping that in mind. Alright, so aside from the makeup, I hope your day is excellent and going very well. Okay, so the powder is setting it, so that's good. And I think I am going to set it with my setting spray. I think I'm going to. Just because of how tacky my face was during the application and everything. I would just let it, go and wait and see, but I'm not going to. Not with this. I'll set it and, we'll see how that works. Okay, so I'm powdered, and I did show you this is set, and I will be showing you the wet swatch beside it so you see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to set twice because I want to make sure. I don't want my I guess I could just wait and see how it goes. I know what I'll do. I'll set the bridge of my nose. That's what I'll do. Alright. Okay, so I set the bridge of my nose, and we'll see about rest of my face. It's set with powder right now, so we'll see how it goes during the day today. Alright, so I'm putting the rest of my makeup on. So I'm just looking for my blush, and I've got my highlight. Okay, so today I'm going to use my Fit Me in Mauve. This is my Fit Me. Okay, and I really like this. You can see pan right through the window there. And this is in mauve. See? Alright, and then my highlight is Wet n Wild. Oh, there. Alright, and Blossom Glow. This highlight is so pretty. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so I did show you. This is my primer, okay? And this stuff does not seem to set on me when I apply it. I don't know. It stays tacky. I haven't caught it. Some would just soak in and then you don't feel it there anymore. That's not the way it's been with me thus far. Maybe I haven't waited long enough. All right, this is my shadow primer, and this is today I used. Oh, this is my automatic pen, my Milani Stay Put eyeliner, After Dark automatic pen. Okay, and this does have the smudger, okay, and the sharpener in the end. Then I used my my Wet n Wild liquid catsuit in purple, and it is so pretty. Then my Milani Stay Matte 17 Hour on my top lash line. Okay. And then my last thing, which I have not applied yet, is my Benefit They're Real mascara. So I will do that in just a minute. I'm going to be putting my blush and my highlight on. Now this brush that I have, this is my blush brush. It's an e.l.f. brush, and I really, really like it. And you can use it for both blush and highlight. So, yeah, I definitely have thoughts about this skin tint that I will get into later. So, it is really hot today. I'm sure it's hot where you are also. And I'm going to be doing humidity tests for some of the foundations, which claims are sweat proof, humidity proof, transfer proof, all of that. I haven't forgotten. And I'm going to continue with mask tests because I know there are a lot of places, where you have to wear a mask as soon as you leave your house. So we're going to do that. And it'll be like the last time, sitting in my vehicle and, in hot weather, and we'll see what they do. No setting spray. No, I did put a little bit of powder the last time, just to make it was set because it was tacky. So I did put a little bit of powder. But aside from that, nothing. And we sat in that car and we just let her go. And I did sweat on my forehead, but no dripping sweat, but there was pools of sweat. So, but the mascara, the foundation didn't move. So that's good. All right, so I have my blush on, and now my highlight. And then the last thing is my mascara. All right. Here's the deal. I don't even mind a skin tint, a lightweight one. I would really like one that gives the same benefits as the heavier foundations with the transfer proof, or waterproof, sweat proof, and still lightweight. That would be great, because then you don't have to think, is this going to, you know, budge when I'm out or disappear or something. All right, I have all that on. Now, last thing is my mascara. And then I'm going to show you what this looks like, and we will start the wear test. So, all right. I'm going to do a liquid swatch of this in just a minute so that you can see what it looks like. Just applied and then set. I will be doing this skin tint again with my stipple brush, and we will see how it applies. And actually, I'm going to tell you, I have another foundation brush that's flat. It's more like for painting. And I don't like that brush, but my new stipple brush, I really like. Works very well. Alright, other side. And then, now I did use my setting spray just for the bridge of my nose, so I'm leaving the rest as is. And we will see how everything looks this evening. So I did that Hard Candies blue mascara. I didn't really like the wand on that, but I really, really like the mascara. The color, and I really, really, really like this wand. This wand, I really like this wand. Lots about it. Look how fluffy it is. I just like how the size of it. All right. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this looks like. One last swatch, and then we will begin. All right, so this is the way it looks right now. All right. Okay. All right. And I still say that a sponge or a brush is a good idea. I tried my fingers, and that's absolutely a no. It is for me anyways. All right, so this is the set swatch right there. And then I'm going to right now show you how it looks just applied. So I think that I picked a good color for the tint. This is the lightest one. So, and it doesn't oxidize. All right. All right. So this is what it looks like, wet and set. All right. All right. So it is now 3:49, and I'll be back here sometime this evening. So I will see you then. And I will have more photos for you. So, all right, everybody. Have a great afternoon, and I will see you later. All right, everybody. It is right now Oh my goodness. It's 9 o'clock. Okay, so this is what I did. I started out with blending with my fingers. I didn't like that, so I went to a sponge, and that worked out a lot better. Then, what I did was at first I didn't want to use setting, excuse me, setting spray, but I changed my mind because it was really hot out, and even though I had powder on, I didn't want to take a chance. I didn't know if it might start melting, so I would have to tell you it was melting, which I can still do. I will redo it again. This is what it did with setting spray, okay? And I used UD. I have some patchiness on my nose where my glasses sit on the bridge, but apart from that, it looks good. Even my color looks good. So, this is what I have right now. All right, so I started. Okay, so I'm going all the way back to the beginning quickly. And as we went through the day. Okay, so this is how it looked like. This is what it looked like when I was using fingers, and I did not like that application at all. So, all right. So then I went to using my sponge, and that it applied way better, way better. So I recommend a sponge or a brush, but fingers is a no. Now this, I was still using my fingers, and you see that? See where it ends there? That doesn't look good. Yeah. So, and here again, fingers. Yeah. So, all right, now I finally used my sponge. I used my sponge and got it all blended in. Oh, and this stuff sets quick, so if it does this, even using a sponge, just go over it again. What I did was I took a little bit more of the tint and my sponge and just went over it again, and it blended well. All right, so this is after my makeup is on. Okay, as you can see. All right, this after we started the wear test, and it looked good. It really did. Once um, I got the blending down and everything, it looked good all day, all day. So I'm happy with the way it looks. Um, I think that the color is still a little dark, but it's okay. This is what I think. I think application with fingers that's on the directions is a no. That may work for some people, but in my opinion, I think that a brush or a sponge will work a lot better. It looked a lot better when I used my sponge. Okay, so I took a few in my vehicle, and again, I thought it looked good. So I'm happy to say, oh, and then I took this to see how the color looked up against my skin at chin level and below, to see, if there was a major demarcation line. And there is a little with this. So, but this is the lightest foundation. So, or tint. Okay, so, all right. So I still think it looks good. I have a few with flash I'm going to show you, and that looks good as well. So I don't have any complaints. Again, I did use my UD, but I'm going to do it again this time. Probably I might do sponge on one side and my stipple on the other, powder, and then leave it and see how it handles the heat. If it starts to, you know, break down, we'll know. But first wear, um, it's good. It looks good. It really does. All right. Okay. To the flash. All right, everybody. That's it for this video. You know the drill. I'll see you in my next one.